Good evening, Miss Rose.
Oh, well, good evening to you too, Mr. Howard.
I do hope I'm not disturbing you at this late hour, but this simply couldn't wait. I wanted to inquire about Max's well-being after today's rather disconcerting events.
No, you're not disturbing me at all, but I'm afraid I don't quite understand. Has something happened to Max?
I'm terribly sorry, my dear. I was under the impression you were aware of the situation. It appears I may have inadvertently caused you some distress.
Aware, Mr. Howard? What?
I apologize for alarming you, Miss Rose, but I observed Max in the corridor after the final bell today. He appeared to be in quite a state, bruised and bleeding rather significantly, I'm afraid.
Oh. My Max?
I'm afraid yes, my dear. His condition was rather serious. I attempted to speak with him, to offer assistance and ascertain the cause of his injuries, but he hurried away before I could intervene. I'm terribly concerned about him, hence why I had to message you.
But Mr. Howard, that just can't be true. Max isn't even home yet. In fact, he even messaged me earlier saying he was going to a friend's house. So, why would he lie to me?
That is indeed troubling. Perhaps he was embarrassed about his condition, or afraid to worry you. In my experience as a psychology teacher, children often hide their pain to protect their loved ones.
But Max has always been so open with me. He's never kept secrets before. Oh, Mr. Howard, I cannot believe this. What on earth happened to him?
Now, Miss Rose. While the situation is certainly concerning, we mustn't allow our fears to cloud our judgment as adults. Have you tried contacting Max directly?
I'm going to call him right now.
Good thinking, Miss Rose. Now just take a deep breath, my dear, and try to remain calm. Your anxiety will only exacerbate the situation.
Thank you, Mr. Howard.
Think nothing of it, Miss Rose. It's my duty as an educator to ensure the well-being of my students and their families. Now do try calling Max.
Max Alexander Rose. Where on earth are you, young man? I've been worried sick. Mr. Howard just messaged me. He told me everything, sweetheart. Why would you lie to me?
Lie? About what, Mom?
Honey, please, just tell me what's going on. Are you really at Sarah's?
Of course I am. Everything's literally fine, Mom.
Max, darling, I know you're not telling me the truth. Mr. Howard saw you at school. He said you were hurt, bruised, and bleeding. What the hell happened, baby?
It's nothing, Mom. Really, I just fell during gym class.
Oh, Max, you are a terrible liar. So please, sweetheart, I'm worried about you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't want to make you upset.
I'm not upset, honey. I just want to help you. So if you're really at Sarah's, can you send me a picture of all of you, just so I know you're safe?
I can't do that, Mom.
And why, may I ask, is that?
Because I'm not at Sarah's. Look, I'm sorry for lying, Mom.
Don't be sorry, silly. Just tell me where you are and I'll come get you. And then when we get home, you can tell me who hurt you.
I really wish I could, Mom. Honest. But they said if I told anyone, they'd use a knife to carve out letters in my stomach.
Who the hell said that, Max? You mean someone is threatening to stab you? Give me names, Max. I'll make sure they don't go near you.
Mom, I'm in town right now and someone just jumped off the roof next to me. They're dead, Mom. They're splattered all over the pavement next to me.
What? I'm coming right now. Call the police.
Mom, the body, it's smiling.
What the actual hell is happening to you today, Max?
Mom, I think I'm having a panic attack. I don't know what to do. I can't breathe. My chest is gonna burst open any second. Please help me, Mom.
It's okay, baby. Remember your anxiety exercises.
I don't feel so good, Mom. Everything's going dark. Come, quick.
Max, stay with me, baby. Focus on my messages. Max! Oh God, no. I'm coming to find you. Just hold on, baby. Mommy's coming.
Good afternoon, Miss Rose. I do hope this message finds you in better spirits. I've been rather concerned about young Max's well-being. Might I inquire as to how the poor lad is faring?
Oh, Mr. Howard, you're so kind to check in on us. It's been quite a challenging week, to say the least.
I can only imagine, my dear. The principal informed me of a most distressing incident. He mentioned one of our students witnessed a rather gruesome event. I was utterly shocked to learn it was young Max.
Yes, it was. Oh, Christ, Mr. Howards. It was absolutely horrifying. My poor baby has barely left his room since it happened.
The poor boy. Such a traumatic experience for anyone, let alone a sensitive soul like Max.
He's been having terrible nightmares too, Mr. Howard, and he jumps at every little sound. He's constantly on edge.
Understandable, given the circumstances. How did you manage to locate him after the incident?
The police found him, actually. He was found passed out near the body.
Good heavens, what a dreadful ordeal.
You can say that again. First, he gets beaten up at school by some absolute monsters. And then he witnesses a gruesome death. Oh, pardon my language, Mr. Howard.
No need to apologize, Miss Rose. These are extraordinary circumstances. I'm more concerned about Max's physical injuries. Have you discovered who was responsible?
Not yet. He's still too traumatized to talk about it, but I swear, when I find out who did this, they won't see the light of day ever again.
Now, Miss Rose. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I must advise against any rash actions. The authorities will handle it, I'm sure.
I suppose you're right. It's just... he's my baby, you know?
I understand completely, my dear. And may I just say, for him to see something like that, well, it's just astounding, really, and utterly tragic. We so rarely encounter such incidents in our community.
Right? It sent shockwaves through the whole town. And I take you... haven't seen the body?
Well, no. There wasn't much left to see, was there?
Take a look at this then. The body. Max took a picture. I probably shouldn't show you, but...
Good Lord, that's... I'm at a loss for words, Miss Rose.
Do you see it? That smile?
I do indeed. It's most unsettling. Almost as if... No, never mind. It's too preposterous to even consider.
Huh?
It's nothing, my dear. Just the ramblings of an old psychology teacher. Pay it no mind.
If you say so, but that smile, it's been haunting me.
I'm not surprised. Now, Miss Rose, I think it would be best if you took some time off to look after Max. I'll speak with the principal. Ensure your absence is approved.
Oh, Mr. Howard, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much.
No worries at all, my dear. It's my duty as an educator to support my students and their families.
I appreciate it, truly, but I need to find out who hurt my son. I want to hurt them so badly. If it wasn't for them, he wouldn't have been out in town, hiding in the first place.
Please, Miss Rose, let the proper authorities handle this. Max needs you to focus on his recovery. If you really wish to know, then perhaps some gentle questioning when he's ready, but don't push him too hard. Now, do keep me updated on Max's condition. And if you need any support for Max or yourself, please don't hesitate to ask.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Howard.
Oh my god, Max, where have you been? We've been worried sick about you.
Yeah, mate, you've been a ghost for days.
Hey guys, sorry I've been out of touch. It's been a really rough few days.
Aw, you poor thing. Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, you coming back to school soon? It's been dead boring without you.
Should be. I'm doing a bit better now, and my injuries are almost fully healed, so I should be back tomorrow, hopefully.
Injuries? What the heck happened to you?
Hold up, we thought you were just sick. What's this about injuries?
Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Look, you guys, you have to promise to keep this a secret. I'm begging you.
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Of course we'll keep it quiet. You can trust us, Max.
Okay, well, it was Phil and Benji.
Those jerks? What did they do this time?
They were the ones that hurt you?
They beat me up pretty badly.
Nah, I'll kill them.
Are you freaking serious? I'll bash their heads in.
Please don't. It'll only make things worse.
Why did they do it? What could you possibly have done?
I called them out for selling vapes to the younger kids.
Good on you, mate. Someone needed to stand up to those pricks.
That's it. We're telling Mr. Howard right now.
And your mom needs to know too.
No, please, you can't. They'll kill me if they find out I told.
Don't be silly, Max. They wouldn't dare.
Yeah, we'll protect you, mate.
You don't understand. Phil and Benji, they're not right in the head. They'd literally kill me.
Oh, come on, Max. You're being ridiculous.
Yeah, you're overreacting a bit, bud.
No, I'm not. You don't know what they're capable of. Please, just keep it between us.
So what, we just let them get away with it?
Yeah, that's not cool, Max.
I know it's not, but I can handle it. I swear. Just, please, promise me you won't say anything.
Ugh, fine. But I don't like this one bit.
Yeah, this doesn't sit right with me.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys.
But you have to promise us something too.
What is it?
If those jerks try anything again, you tell us right away.
Yeah, no more keeping secrets, all right?
Seems fair to me. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Good, because we've got your back, Maxie.
Too right. Those two won't lay a finger on you again.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Thanks, guys.
Now get some rest. We need you back at school ASAP.
Yeah, it's proper dull without you.
I'll try my best. See you tomorrow, hopefully.
You better be there.
Later, Max.
Love you, Maxie.
All right, enough with the mush. Get some kip, Max. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh my god, Max. I totally forgot to ask earlier. Did you hear about that crazy death in town?
Oh, that... Yeah, I heard something about it. Why do you ask?
It's just so weird, right? Like the guy was happily married with kids and everything, but then he just offed himself out of nowhere.
I guess so. It is pretty strange.
And get this, they found his whole family dead at home. Can you believe it?
Wait, what? Really? I didn't know that part. That's awful.
I know, right? But wait, it gets even creepier. Their faces were all cut open, like huge cuts across their faces, in the shape of smiles. How messed up is that?
That's terrible. And as much as I'd love to keep talking about it, I think we should let it be.
Oh my god, you know something, don't you? Spill the tea, Max.
It's just, I was kind of there when it happened.
No freaking way! You actually saw it? With your own 2 eyes? Tell me everything. Don't leave out a single detail.
I'm not sure I should. It was pretty traumatic, and I don't really want to trigger another panic attack, to be honest.
Aw, come on, Max. You can't just drop a bombshell like that and then not tell me everything.
I'm sorry, Sarah. It's a no. And besides, I'm actually a little preoccupied right now.
Preoccupied? With what? This is way more important. What could possibly be more important than this?
Well, to put it simply, I think I'm having sleep paralysis.
Sleep para what now? Is that some kind of disease?
No. It's not a disease. It's when you can't move or speak when falling asleep or waking up. It happens to me sometimes.
Oh, that sounds scary. Like super scary. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. How are you texting me if you can't move?
That's the thing. I can move, and I'm texting you just fine.
So then why do you think you're having sleep paralysis?
Well, it's just, there's always a figure watching you when you're having one. And this one looks a lot like my mom. And it's standing in the crack of the door, and she's smiling at me.
Okay, that's a little creepy, I guess. But not that weird, right? Maybe she's just checking on you? Making sure you're okay after, you know.
No, Sarah, you don't understand. She's smiling, like, really smiling. It's not normal.
How can a smile not be normal?
Maybe because it's 2 in the freaking morning? Just look at this and tell me that's normal.
Holy crap! What the actual heck? Max, babe, that ain't your freaking mom. Like, at all. Max? Oh god, frick this crap. I'm calling the police.
Wake up, Mr. Howard. I beg you.
Miss Rose? Good heavens, it's 2:05 in the morning. What on earth is the matter?
It's Max. I don't know what to do.
Miss Rose, please try to calm yourself. Take a deep breath and explain.
So I was sleeping, right? Until all of a sudden I hear a noise. A loud thud coming from his room. I ran up there and the door was ajar. I found him lying next to his bed. My baby is dead. His neck's been twisted all the way around.
Great heavens, that is utterly horrific. Have you called the authorities?
Yes, I've called the police already. They're on their way.
Good, they'll find the bastard who did this. And I'm coming over right away too.
Mr. Howard, I just turned him on his side and his eyes, they're open. And he's smiling. He's dead, but he's smiling. He's smiling, goddammit.
Dear God, that's most unsettling.
What does it mean? Why is he smiling? What happened to my baby?
I'm afraid I don't have any answers, but I'm leaving now. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Oh, thank goodness. The police are here. I can hear the sirens.
That's good. We'll find out who did this. Miss Rose, how dare they rip away the life of such a kind soul? They'll burn in hell. I assure you.
Oi, losers! Heard about your mate, Max?
Indeed, what a terrible tragedy.
What the actual heck is wrong with you two? Max died, you psychos.
Have some bloody respect, you bastards.
Respect for that little grass?
I'm afraid he received precisely what was coming to him. That's the natural consequence when one meddles in affairs beyond their station.
Are you seriously making fun of Max's death? What kind of monsters are you?
Oh, did we hurt your feelings?
Perhaps if Max had exercised discretion and kept his mouth firmly shut, he'd still be among the living.
What are you talking about? Did you psychos have something to do with this?
Us? Nah, but karma's a right bitch, innit?
He should have never disclosed our little vape operation. Actions have consequences, you know?
You're disgusting. Both of you! I can't believe I'm even breathing the same air as you.
You better start watching your backs, cause I'm coming for you.
Ooh, we're shaking in our boots.
What precisely do you intend to do? Weep to your maternal figure?
No, but we're gonna tell Miss Rose. You know, Max's mom. Let's see how tough you are when she comes for you.
Yeah, let's see you smart mouth your way out of that one.
You wouldn't dare! You lack the intestinal fortitude.
Watch us, assholes. We're not scared of you.
Listen attentively, you insignificant vermin. Should you breathe a single word of this to anyone, I shall personally ensure your imminent demises. Is that sufficiently clear for your minuscule intellects?
Try it, you piece of crap. I dare you.
Yeah, just try it. Pompous git.
You two should really watch your filthy little mouths. You don't know what we can do.
Indeed, you are woefully unaware of our capabilities. Your naivety is almost charming. You sound like Max, weedy, whimpering and pathetic.
Don't you dare say his name again.
Oh, how quaint. The little mice think they have claws.
Better watch out, Phil. They might squeak us to death.
Indeed, Benji. I'm positively quaking.
Shut up. Just shut up. You don't get to joke about this.
Yeah, you're proper done for now. We're not letting this go.
Oh, please. What exactly do you think you can do?
You're mental, both of you.
We're gonna tell everyone what you did. How you tormented Max. How you bullied him. How you made his life hell. How you freaking killed him.
I'd strongly advise against that course of action, unless you wish to share Max's fate. We didn't kill him, but that doesn't mean we won't kill you.
You really think you're better than everyone else, don't you?
You're nothing but bullies.
Oh, please, spare me your infantile moralizing. This isn't some after-school special. This is real life, for God's sakes. But by all means, proceed with telling everyone. We'll be waiting.
Oh, we will. Count on it. Miss Rose, I'm like super sorry to bother you, but there's something you need to know. It's really important.
What is it, Sarah? This really isn't the best time to be messaging. you know?
It's about Max. And those jerks Benji and Phil,
Go on.
they were laughing about Max. They were saying the most awful things, like how Max deserved it. They were the ones who beat him in the first place. Miss Rose.
Those awful little brats. How dare they? After everything that's happened to my baby boy, I've had enough. I'm going to destroy them. I'll make them regret ever being born. They can't get away with this.
Whoa, Miss Rose. I was thinking more we get the police involved. Or we can tell Mr. Howard about this.
No, I'm done with that. And I'm sick of everyone. Everyone out here keeps smiling at me. It's like they're taunting me about my own son's death. My beautiful boy, gone forever.
Miss Rose, you're on playground duty, right?
Yes? Does it matter?
So, Miss Rose, who's smiling at you?
I just told you. Everyone out here is, in the courtyard. These sick people. I'll wipe those smiles off their faces.
Miss Rose, there's no one in the courtyard. Lunchtime ended like 30 minutes ago.
What? No, that can't be right. They're all here, smiling. If you don't believe me, then take a look.
Miss Rose, that picture is empty. Maybe you should come inside? We can talk about this.
That's it? I've totally lost it. I'm going to deal with this myself. I'm coming back to the classroom. Benji and Phil are going to pay dearly. They'll regret living. I'll make them feel the pain I feel. I'm coming.
Mr. Howard, it's Miss Rose. She's gone completely mental.
I say, Joseph, such language. What on earth is the matter?
Piss off! I haven't got time for this crap. Miss Rose just stormed into the classroom. She locked the door behind her, and then she started stabbing herself with a compass, over and over again. There's blood everywhere. Her guts are all over the floor. But she's still standing, and she's smiling. It's proper messed up.
Jesus Christ, Joe. I'm coming back right away. Call the police, boy.
Already done, Mr. Howard, but I don't think it will matter. I think I'm gonna die.
Now, Joseph, let's not be dramatic. Help is on the way. If Miss Rose is hurting only herself, then she won't be able to harm you.
No, you don't get it, sir. It's not just Miss Rose. Everyone's gone mental. They're all killing themselves, and they're all smiling. Everyone is smiling.
Joseph, I know this is a lot to take in right now, but I need you to get a grip and get everyone to face away from Miss Rose.
Way too late for that now. Look, I'll show you.
Dear God.
I don't want to die.
I'm almost there, Joseph. Look away! Don't let the curse get to you too.
Curse? Oh, crap.
Jackson, have you been following the recent Smile case? It's been rather disturbing.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Luton. Don't tell me you're buying into this nonsense. These people are all certifiably insane, especially that Howard character. What an absolute nutter.
I wouldn't be so quick to dismiss it, Jackson. There's something very odd about this case. The similarities between incidents are striking.
It's completely mental. The man claimed his student told him his teaching assistant was killing herself. In front of the whole damn class. It's preposterous.
Yes, I'm aware of the details. But have you considered the possibility?
Oh, spare me the dramatics, Luton. And get this. It gets even more ridiculous. He says he kicked down the door, only to find the entire class dead, all with slit throats and creepy smiles. It's obviously a load of bullcrap, told to us by a deranged psycho.
Is it though, Jackson? What if he's telling the truth?
Ha! Are you off your darn rocker? It's clearly a lunatic teacher who's finally been caught after his recent killing spree. Now he's just making up some elaborate story to cover his tracks. And why are you so keen to believe this rubbish?
I'm not saying I believe it entirely, but we can't ignore the evidence. The autopsy reports, the eyewitness accounts.
It's all circumstantial at best. You're letting your imagination run wild, Luton.
Well, if that's the case, Jackson, then why don't you pull up the security feed? See for yourself what really happens.
Don't be stupid, Luton. I'm at home with the kids. I'm not dealing with work right now. Some of us have lives outside the hospital, you know.
Come on, Jackson. It'll only take a minute. Unless you're afraid of what you might see?
Don't be daft. I'm not afraid of anything, especially not some made-up boogeyman.
Then prove it. Pull up the feed. What have you got to lose?
Fine. I'll pull it up then, just to prove you wrong, and to shut you up once and for all.
Well, what do you see?
This can't be right. What the hell am I looking at? Why is he smiling? Jesus, get someone in there with him right now. He's wrapping the restraint belt around his neck. He's killing himself. What is this, Dr. Luton? Why are you showing me this?
Smile, Dr. Jackson. You just killed yourself.
Dr. Luton, this is Dr. Wilson.
Where am I, you bastard? What's with all the white?
Funnily enough, you're in the White Room, Dr. Luton. I'm communicating through text to prevent the curse from spreading. It's for your own safety and ours.
What freaking curse?
The smile curse, Dr. Luton. You've got it. Do you not remember?
No, that can't be right. I was just talking to Jackson. We were discussing the case.
Dr. Luton, I'm afraid you've suffered a psychotic break. You got Dr. Jackson and his entire family killed, and we've seen the messages. You showed him Howard killing himself, and after witnessing Mr. Howard's death yourself, You too became cursed.
No. You're lying. I would never hurt Jackson.
I understand this is difficult to process, but I need you to listen carefully. We've discovered something about the curse.
Stop saying that. There is no curse.
Whoever sees someone with the curse, kill themselves. They too will meet the same fate, always ending with that horrible smile.
The walls. Oh God, the walls. They're all smiling at me. Make it stop. Please, let me out.
I'm sorry, Dr. Luton, but we can't do that. You'll be kept here until the curse is gone. It's the only way to contain it.
But how long? How long will you keep me here?
We don't know. It could be days, weeks, or even years. But since you have no way to kill yourself in there, we plan to keep you trapped, to make sure you and the curse never leave.
No, you can't do this. I'm not cursed. I'm Dr. Luton, for God's sake. I'm one of you.
I'm afraid not anymore, Dr. Luton. You're a carrier now, a threat to everyone around you.
Please, just kill me. I can't take this. The smiles, they're everywhere.
We can't do that, Dr. Luton. Your death could spread the curse. We can't take that risk.
Then let me do it myself. I'll find a way.
That's precisely why you're in there. The room is completely safe. There's nothing you can use to harm yourself.
You're monsters. All of you. You can't keep me here forever.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but this is necessary for the greater good.
Screw your greater good. Let me out.
This is goodbye, Dr. Luton. You may not want this, but keeping you locked up keeps the curse locked up too.
Don't you dare leave me.
The communication will be cut off now. This is for the best. Farewell, Dr. Luton.
No, wait. Please, don't leave me alone with them. Everything is smiling at me.